Will I even accomplish going alone?
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Look sharp, people! If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Remember, if the pain's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zeugle policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
On your deal!
Eat this!
If it hides, just back it out again!
Smash you!
Not in your dreams!
Take this! You picked the wrong fight! Take
Lightning
this!
condensed! Thunderblade!
I'm ready!
Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Illuminate the dark!
I'll tear you off!
Its armor's too strong!
And I'll split it open! Take
Be
this!
my guest!
Now!
You're finished!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
You're mine!
The enemy wields us too.
You'll soon see about that! Air thrust! Photon blast!
Here I come! It's over! Mirage!
Resonate with the
This one's all mine! Orochi Fury! Air pressure! Plasma shot!
Now!
Dually! In an instant! Impact rock!
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, Thistleum kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bones with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there. By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
and I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going. Thistleum was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon. Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara. You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
Who
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest? Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here,
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Okay. Why?
damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
You're saying we should check the owl forest? You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hootle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out. go further!
You're mine! Orochi Fury!
Talon Hurricane! Dance on the wind!
It's over! You picked the wrong fight!
Bet that shell hiding something tasty!
Orochi Fury!
Crescent Slash!
Its armor's too strong!
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
This! Armor won't do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Firmament Ranger!
An astral voice?
That's my cue!
I'm ready!
Shut him down! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor. Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I think Huro senses an owl around here.
Right, here goes! Oroshi's Fury!
Eat this!
You're finished!
Talon Hurricane! Inferno Punch!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
I'm on it!
You're mine!
Talon Hurricane!
You're mine!
Thank you, the abyssal
Sweet
deep.
dreams.
Clear for us up top! Surfing Knuckle!
It's over!
Illuminate the dark! Come
Lost the
fully
shot!
with us!
You're mine! It's over!
Take this!
Mirage!
Eat that!
Light astral energy!
I'm on it!
Onward and upward.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
You're not done! Eat dirt!
Stalagmite! Here I come! On your
Finish!
Are those arms even natural?
Go away! Take this! Slap the shock!
Illuminate the sun!
You're mine!
I'll face you!
You're mine! You're on!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Here I come!
Lightning condemned!
It's over!
Thunderbolt!
Inferno Flash!
Magic advance!
Here I come!
On your
I'm not done! Slap it's on!
Now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Citizen!
I'm practically unstoppable. Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia Pride.
It's on!
Oroshi's Fury!
Dance in the wind!
Eat dirt!
Talon Hurricane!
I'll face
That's
you.
like it does it!
More confiscated!
Now you see what I can do! In a bind?
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Take this!
Remind you of the dust!
More where that came from!
You're mine!
Raging Cascade! Spread! Magic
Beast of
advance!
Doom!
Here!
Dragon
Rotating
Shell!
pile
More
driver.
from the stockpile!
Seismic Lasso!
Hold nothing back!
Now
Oroshi's Fury!
dance in the wind!
This one's all mine!
I'll be saving this
I owe you
one!
one!
Photon!
I'm on that freaking
Where
target!
that came from!
Slap the shock!
Looks like we got them all.
Ho ho ho! 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 Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest? Go no further!
Oroshi's fury! You're
Illuminate!
mine!
Can you take it?
Holy glimmer!
Azure storm!
Holy lamp!
Flash of the shock! Crush!
Dragon Shout! Riven
Roar!
Fire! Take this!
Thousand gales!
You're
Chariot
mine!
strike!
First strike!
Eat dirt!
Second
Bloody!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Dance to the wind!
Hitting pile driver!
Now!
My turn!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go. Gotta break through! Take this!
Firmament
Oroshi's
render!
fury!
Raging Luna Storm!
Arrow squall!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you!
Snake of the Abyssal
Lightning
Deep!
orb!
Clear for us!
You're mine!
Raging cascade!
You're mine! It's over!
Seal!
Mirage!
Saving this one!
I'm not done!
Strike!
Oroshi's fury!
Talon Hurricane!
My astral energy!
I
Now!
really owe you one! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Sacred
Armor won't
darkness!
save you! Talon Storm! House Kick! I'm ready! Just getting started! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Firmament render!
First Dance on the wind!
Blast and shot!
I'm ready!
Go! In an instant! Instant! Impact Drop!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry. Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Illuminate the dark!
Eat
Come
dirt!
forth, holy glimmer!
Earthen Knuckle! Lewis, try harder! Take this! You're finished! With the earth! You're on! I'm on! You're finished! Come and get it! Orochi's Fury! Balance Storm! Here I come! Can you take it?
Raging Machine!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind! Whirlwind in here!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Orochi's Fury! Let's engulf you! You're mine! On your crush! Shattering of pieces!
Lightning Orb!
Do it!
Chikara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Let's refrain from losing.
What's this thing?
There it is. That's our target.
No backing down!
You're mine! It's
Lightning
over!
condemned!
It's on!
Talon Hurricane!
Raging Lunar Storm!
Inferno!
Here I come!
Holy glimmer! Holy
Simian
land!
pest! I shall seal you where you stand!
Crush! Mirage! I'm not done!
Seismic Rupture!
Orochi's Fury! It's too fast!
Stand
Holy
back!
glimmer!
Don't trip it up!
Here I come! It's over!
Talon Hurricane!
You picked the wrong fight! Burn! Take this! Orochi's Fury! Plasma Shock!
The official seat!
First strike!
Take this!
Talon Hurricane!
It's over! Mirage! Burn! Blue escape!
First strike!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
backing down!
Orochi's fury!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Win!
Negative gate! Here I come! Ah! Mirage! Lewis!
Air pressure!
You're mine!
Supernova!
Orochi's fury!
Raging
Ah! Orochi's fury!
Air thrust!
Here I come! Plasma shock! First strike! You're mine!
Raging
Mirage!
cascade!
Crush!
In here!
Stalagmite!
Here I come!
I'm ready!
Double In an instant! Impact block!
Snake could be
Here
abyssal
goes.
deep!
Eater!
Glimmer dragon!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Did we really just spend that much money?
I'm exhausted.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? I wanted to ask you something.
I'm all ears.
How much contact did you have with the other lords back in the day?
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions. Not that I was particularly keen on even that much.
Almeidrea made it sound like the two of you had some kind of history together.
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always interested in who she could use, who had value for her own ends. Having said that, she wasn't quite so brazen back when we were still in Lenegus. In a sense, she may have been a victim of the crown contest as well.
Almeidrea? A victim?
To a Renan, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on and become the next sovereign. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renans who wouldn't be ecstatic at the prospect of ascending to lordship.
You were like that though, right? You've always struck me as a more grounded guy.
No sane Renan would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige, even if they feel so in their heart of hearts.
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is nothing but misery for Renans, too.
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Danans such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing tales of woe such as mine. We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Once we finish eating, we should get going. Discourteous, aren't you?
Take this! It's over!
Fury! Talon Hurricane!
Plasma shock!
Eagle Fly!
Take this!
Kisara!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your ride!
Firmament Render!
Here I come!
Perfect Knuckle!
Orochi's
Wind Tear! Sweet Dreams!
I'll finish you here and
I'll
now!
grind you into dust! Take
Arrow
this!
Squall!
Orochi's Fury!
I'm ready!
Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
A comfortable win.
It's over!
The stockpile.
Mirage!
Raise the
Elusive
cascade.
deity!
You're mine! It's over! Plasma shot!
Elusive deity!
This one's all mine!
Dating pile driver!
Blah, blah, blah.
Mirage!
Crossblade.
You're mine!
Hurricane.
Huh?
Air pressure! Resonate with the earth!
Lightning orb.
Looks like we won.
Little help.
Here I come!
Firmament render.
You picked the wrong fight! Take it! Orochi Fury!
Arrow squall.
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
Talon hurricane.
Orochi
Lightning
Fury!
fly. Raging cascade.
On your
Plasma shot!
I'll be saving this one.
Mirage!
Illuminate the dark.
Azure Storm!
Holy
Not
glitter.
again!
There you are.
I'm not
Holy
done!
land. I can do this all
Orochi
day.
Fury! You're mine!
Can you take
Blast
it?
it, Tom!
Thunder field.
You're mine! Mirage! Huh? Plasma shot!
Dragon
Shell!
Negative
Huh?
Raging cascade.
Resonate with the earth!
Orochi Fury!
A comfortable win.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Retreat if you know what's good
Here
for
I
you.
come! You're finished!
Seismic rupture!
Orochi Fury! Plasma shot!
Inferno
punch!
Winds of heaven.
You're finished! Mirage!
Resonate with the earth!
Stalagmite!
Dark wind!
Wind
Resonate with the
energy.
earth!
You're finished!
On your
Take this! Mirage!
Light astral energy.
Talon hurricane!
Looks like we got them all.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will. Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk!" or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear fault! Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodea?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Well, yeah, but still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go. Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
An opponent like this should be easy. You're finished! Take this! Sword's over! Mirage! Eat dirt! Begin! That's enough! Take this! Talon Storm! We did it! My turn! Take this!
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
Mirage!
Do it! No complaints here!
Resonate with the,
In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Lightning orb!
You're mine! It's over! Ferocious Fury! First strike!
We won that by a mile!
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shiana, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Rolling snap!
You're mine!
Crushing flash!
Here I come! You're finished!
Rotating pile driver!
This one's all mine!
You're finished!
You're done!
Resonate with the
Ferocious Fury! You're mine! You're finished! Ferocious Fury!
Easy and smelling to me. Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
You picked the wrong fight!
Take it now, I'm
You're
in
mine! It's over! Come one, come all!
How are your weapons holding up? Best not to give me any ideas.
Well, looky here.
Rotating Supernova! Take this! Not a chance!
The enemy here is Arch 2.
Too fast!
You'll soon see about that!
I'll trip it up. I'll face you.
Cut and flash! Eat this!
Lightning Orb! Let's go! Lightning Possess!
Negative dot! I'm ready! Go! In an instant! Impact Rock!
We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
No choice.
I shall ensure you survive this.
I'll face you.
Raging
Take this! Eat dirt!
All back in their defense.
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be.
Look sharp!
Lightning Thunder Blade. See that?
That training's paying off.
Take that! Light up the raging cascade!
Here I come! It's
Get
over!
on in there with the others!
Plasma shot!
I'm on a roll now.
You're mine!
I'm ready.
Mirage!
This should make for some good weapon crafting. Material.
But they're vicious!
You're finished!
Gusty nails!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Great! Not a chance!
How's this? I'm on it.
Impressive, Yohali.
Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Or so they say.
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Go no further!
You're finished!
I'm like bait to them. I'll face you.
Azure Storm! Plasma
Oh,
shot!
it's you.
Mirage!
On your
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
armor won't save you. We got the advantage.
Good. We just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because laws are.
Plasma shot! Take this!
The abyss
Soda!
clear for us a path.
Mirage! First strike!
I'll work
Here
you
we go!
Showtime! Now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
This is
Here I come!
In here!
It's over!
Elusive deity! Begin!
Orochi's
Lightning
Fury!
Fist!
That's enough!
Thunderblade! Oh, wait, one more time!
I'm ready!
Hold on here. Holy Lance!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower on
No choice! Take this!
the everlasting dark.
Orochi's Fury! You picked the wrong fight!
Here's another!
Orochi's Fury!
Illuminate the dark!
Plasma shot!
Come forth! Holy Glimmer! Holy
You're
Lance!
mine!
Blow away! Anything in armor
It's
is
almost too
mine.
strong.
I'll split it open!
Be my guest! Crush! Plasma shot!
Begin!
Take this!
Elusive deity!
Here I come! Orochi's Fury!
Carry you to dread!
Plasma
Should have
shot!
messed with me!
Here I come!
Benediction.
Hurrah!
Fade with darkness!
I'll tear you
You're
apart!
mine! It's over!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Is there anything more magnificent than the musculature of a warrior? Perhaps it is in search of this perfect beauty that I myself am drawn into battle. In the water's edge, I see but for a moment, one Ganeth Harrows.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all.
Little help! Spectral energy! Blazing knuckle! In here!
Here I come!
Get on it there!
You come and face me! Orochi's Fury!
Air thrust!
Plasma
One more
shot!
time!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good
Holy
side.
Lance!
I'm just getting
You're finished! Orochi's Fury!
Air thrust!
It's on!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Light astral energy!
You're mine! Orochi's Fury!
I'm ready!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Photon blast! Illuminate the dark!
You're mine! It's over!
The
Eat
abyssal
dirt!
deep! Clear for us a path!
Orochi's Fury!
Do it! Aqua Serpent! All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
An opponent like this should be easy.
They got me blank!
Inferno! Azure Storm! Plasma Shot! Here I come! It's over! Relax!
On your knees!
I'm not done! Orochi's Fury! We did it! My turn!
Thought you were going to wreck them.
My turn! I'm not nearly finished
ready!
yet.
Kisara!
Provided
Frozen!
Hammer! Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
Little help!
Take this! You're finished! Eat dirt!
Dragon Shell!
Seal!
Fury!
I'll be safe!
Resonate with the earth!
First strike!
Seal! Not on my watch!
I'll run you through!
Lava! They're surrounding us!
First strike!
Freeze, Lancer!
Strike!
Hurricane!
Orochi's Fury!
Resonate with the earth! On your
Sweet
You're
Cloud!
mine!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Strike!
Seal Force!
Eat this!
You're finished!
Whoa! Hey! When did it start? Sweet Cloud!
Not so fast!
This'll come in handy!
I can carve through armor!
Lightning Orb! You have such an incredible technique!
Brute force is nothing without elegance of form.
I don't know if I'd say nothing. Frozen?
Hammer!
May a thousand gales carry your class!
Orochi's Fury!
Gushy nails!
Plasma Shock!
Elusive deity!
You're
Away!
finished! Not
Art
a chance!
expert coming through!
I'm not done!
It was
Eat
nice while
dirt!
it lasted.
Lightning Orb!
Take this!
Now!
It's over!
Frozen?
Hammer!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
And thus our strength yet grows.
This looks nice and tough.
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
Little help!
Here I come! You're fit now!
Clear for us a path.
I'll take you all out!
I'll run you through!
Ready to
Orochi's Fury!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy
Slice
Word,
the
Holy
shot!
Land!
I'm on it!
Elusive deity!
Orochi's Fury!
Not in your dreams!
Here I come! It's over!
Elusive deity!
Plasma Shock!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
I'm not done! Orochi's Fury!
Gale Force!
Plasma Shock! Here I come!
Illuminate the
You're
dark!
finished!
Now I'm in the
Holy
groove!
Glimmer! Holy Lamp!
Elusive deity! Ultra Saiyan come to
Eat this!
Magic is up!
This
Not
one's
in your
all mine!
Dreams.
Fury! Azure Storm! Slash the shock! Aqua Serpent! You're mine!
Swallow
Dance! Mirage! Cut! You're finished! I'm on it! Seismic
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
I'd like to check their wares if you don't mind.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way!
Save your breath! All that thing sees is a talking meal!
Then let's show it how wrong it is! Is it trying to stop us?
Like astral energy!
Aim for the weak spot! Azure Storm!
Elusive deity!
Here I come!
Piledriver!
Tornado drive! Armor won't save me! Now I'm in the groove!
Can't get out of this!
Ferocious Fury!
Dance in the wind!
Swallow dance! It's finished!
Let's do it!
Mirage! First strike! It's over!
A whirling struggle!
Ferocious Fury!
Quick now!
It's over!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Dark dance in the wind!
Like astral energy!
On your
Alright,
mark!
it's showtime! Time expert coming through!
Rolling snap!
Try harder!
Resonate with the earth!
You're mine! You're finished! You picked the wrong fight!
On your knees! I'll tear you apart!
Divine streak!
Air pressure! Anything in armor is all mine!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Its wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack!
Holy Land!
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
Now I can let loose.
Now!
In pain.
Doubling! In an instant! Impact Cross!
Begin! I'll smash you!
The Tempest
Thunder Field!
No further!
Photon! Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy
it!
glimmer!
Holy
land!
Swallow
Resonate with the earth!
Eat dirt!
Still alive!
Confiscated!
I'm not done!
Thunder Field!
Orochi's Fury!
I'm on!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy land! It looks like you got this one covered! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in
Try
the
harder!
wind! Air thrust!
This one's all on the floor!
Now you see what I can do! Eat this! Negative gate!
You're mine! You picked the wrong fight! It's wide open!
Whatever you eat won't escape me.
Inferno punch!
In here!
It's over!
This'll come in handy!
Talon storm!
Can't get out of
Thousand
this!
Gales tear you to shreds!
Talon hurricane!
Nails!
So I need to
I'm not
learn.
done!
Inferno punch!
Orochi's Fury!
Fairy circle!
Getting stronger!
Dark wind!
Another
Switching up its
incantation
movements!
ruined.
Watch out!
Watch yourself. And some incredible power.
Art expert coming through!
your knees!
Illuminate the dark!
Inferno!
Holy glimmer!
Glimmer dragon!
Holy land!
Eat this!
Not in your dreams!
Try harder!
Now!
Doubling! In an instant! Impact Cross!
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle Chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings, let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Shion's waiting for us.